Did you know regular people like you and me are making full-time monthly income working from home on Amazon KDP? That's right, they are leveraging the power of the most trusted and the largest e-commerce brand there is. Amazon KDP is a real income opportunity that is available to us all. And one of the biggest in-demand categories of books on Amazon KDP are puzzle books in general and word search puzzle books in particular. This is a segment that has a passionate following that keeps on buying. The KDP marketplace is consolidating, and you need to innovate and stay ahead of the curve with high-quality puzzle books to have an edge over others. In 2020, we released Instant Puzzle Generator, which helps indie publishers just like you create high-quality word search puzzles. As of date, the app has helped 7,000 plus indie publishers create high-quality content for their KDP businesses. After numerous success stories and best-selling books, our tribe demanded us to stretch the envelope and create apps in the various sub-niches that would enable them to create even more unique puzzle books. And we created something amazing that is going to change word search puzzles publishing as you and I know it. This time, we have come up with something that not only leverages the popularity of the word search puzzles, but combines it with the popularity of bold and easy coloring books. These two niches are powerhouses, and the demand on the Amazon KDP platform for these two is through the roof. We have crafted the only solution out there in the market that will help you leverage these two niches with one specific style of book that helps people solve word search puzzles by coloring in the puzzles. This is the type of puzzle where instead of circling the answers, the user would color the letters of a word in the same color. These types of puzzles need specially designed fonts so they can be colored in. Look, creating and selling coloring word search puzzle books is not easy, even if you are very experienced with design apps. You need to create the puzzles with the right fonts because there has to be an ample amount of white space in the letters to color in. Even if you get the font created, it is a pain to organize them into puzzles manually, even if you are an expert designer. As you can see, that's a lot of work. We haven't even talked about the finer nuances involved in the puzzle creation process, like having duplicate clues, connecting the puzzles to the solutions properly, and so on. On top of that, you then need to repeat the process to create a number of such coloring word search puzzles to have enough for a complete book that you can publish to Amazon KDP. Outsourcing these types of puzzles will cost you a small fortune, and moreover, managing the workflow and quality control aspects of the project can be a nightmare. Scaling is impossible if you are an indie publisher. That's right. Been there, tried that. We were convinced about the need for a solution that leveled the playing field for us and our tribe. And with no real solution in sight, we decided to create our own software that would enable our users to create high-quality coloring word search puzzle books at scale. So at the expense of a few years of our team's time, we created what is being touted as the next-generation coloring word search puzzles app builder that houses specially crafted colorable fonts inside of it instead of regular fonts. We are talking of the best and the only coloring word search puzzles creation cloud app that we know of, designed to help you create stunning puzzle books at scale that are pretty much non-existent in the KDP ecosystem. Are you ready to create and profit from your own coloring word search puzzle books that you can sell on the Amazon KDP platform? Please allow me to introduce the Coloring Word Search Puzzles Generator. Coloring Word Search Puzzles Generator is a cloud app that helps you create high-quality coloring word search puzzle books in 3 simple steps. Step number 1. Log into your cloud-based app from any computer in the world that's connected to internet. Step number 2. Click on the icon provided on your interface to insert the default puzzle. Customize the puzzle using the multiple options available to you. Step number 3. Your puzzle is ready to be used. Download 1 or more puzzles in 1 click. It comes loaded with features that are designed to push your productivity through the roof. Wondering what makes Coloring Word Search Puzzles Generator different and so special? The power of the Coloring Word Search Puzzles Generator lies in the fact that it helps you create books that your user will pay a premium for and thank you for creating it. Take a look at this coloring word search puzzle created in a matter of seconds using the app. The app will do all the hard work and create nicely formatted puzzles for you. You get to create all this without having to spend days or weeks glued to your computer. There is nothing like the Coloring Wordsearch Puzzles Generator out there in the market that we know of, which gives you so many options when it comes to creating high-end coloring word search puzzles. Just check out the page below and see all the awesome features that Coloring Wordsearch Puzzles Generator comes jam-packed with. This app is not just about giving you a tool that will help you create some coloring word search puzzles easily. It's a lot more than that. It's a comprehensive publishing suite that allows you to create publishing house quality coloring, word search puzzles, and puzzle books in a way that has a profound positive impact on your KDP publishing business. This is something I have created to use in my own business, and am proud to say that once you get your hands on it, you will find it extremely difficult to not use it on a regular basis. Sounds too good to be true, right? That's because it is too good to be true. And no, it's not just us who are pumped up about this software. Our tribe has been eagerly anticipating and awaiting the release of this app. The product is available at a low introductory launch price at the moment, and the price will increase significantly once the current launch ends. However, you can get this awesome software for a small one-time fee now and literally generate a near-instant ROI on your investment, given that you could use this very app to create multiple high-quality coloring word search puzzle books. That's right, no monthly fee, no hidden charges. A small one-time investment gets you the resources to create your own high-end puzzle books empire. What are you waiting for? Click on the button below and get the Coloring Wordsearch Puzzles Generator now. We'll see you on the inside.
Hey, welcome to this training video. In this training video, we will take a look at the application Coloring Wordsearch Puzzles Generator, and we will go through the front-end features and we'll see what is it that you can do using the front-end app included in this funnel. Alright, so for that, when you log into your dashboard, search for Coloring Wordsearch Puzzle Generator, click on Access Now. That will take you to the landing page that is here. Okay, when you are on this landing page, click on this Access Now button here. Right, so click on this. It doesn't really matter which button you click on, because all four of those would bring you to this page, which is called the collections page. A collection is more or less a project folder, and it is important that you organize it with a proper name. So in this one, what I'm going to show you is training video number 1, right? So this is going to be my collection. The reason why you would want to name your collection appropriately is because when you download the content, you download the PDF, JPGs, images, and so on, they'll be named with this particular project name. And when you have it on your computer, it will be easy for you to navigate through the content that you've downloaded. Else, over a period of time, what you'll find yourself looking at is a lot of folders that are named as default 1, default 2, default 3, and so on. Alright, so this is the best practice and it is a good idea to follow this. So click on this training video number 1, and then that would take you to this interface, which is where all of the magic happens. Right now, let's take a look at the interface. You've got 3 vertical sections. Okay, number 1 is the left navigation, number 2 is the middle navigation, number 3 is the interface, where this is essentially what you see is what you get kind of editor, that is where your content will be visible. Now this middle navigation section area will change depending on the selections you make, right? So every selection that you make here in the left navigation it'll have its own set of corresponding options here in the middle navigation section. This is also dynamic in nature, in the sense all of your editing features or customization features for the puzzles that you create will be available here. Okay, now this icon that you see, elements, is not something that is available to you if you are not a member of our membership club. Okay, so please ignore this, because I have a lot more features than you would see in your dashboard, simply because I have a master admin access, which is which has a lot more features for my testing, for my use cases and things like that, which is not relevant for you and may not be useful. Now this is something that will be visible to our founding members, though, who are a part of the membership club. All right, now so this is the left navigation. We'll talk about each one of them. The next thing is the middle navigation we saw, and then the third one is this section. This is the page where your content will be visible. Okay, and these are all the features that you'll be using to manipulate the number of pages, the content in them, and so on, as far as the manuscript is concerned. This is called the context menu. This is called context menu because this menu changes dynamically based on the context. Based on the selections you make on this page, this changes. If you are selecting an image, this will change to give you some features to manipulate those images. If you are selecting a puzzle, then this would change to give you options to play around with the puzzle. If you are selecting a text box over here, you will see the same thing. You'll see this context menu change as well. All right. So that's an overview of what the interface is, and what I'm going to do right now is take you through the process of creating a puzzle. Okay. All you have to do is click here to get started. Okay. Once you are here, you would see that the default puzzle is available. Now, let's say you want to change the layout in some way, you can regenerate this. When you regenerate, you will see that this entire puzzle changes, but the clues are same, right? So the way the clues are organized is changing. That's what this regenerate option does. Now you can see that when I select this, the context menu has changed here. Okay, the context menu has changed here to reflect what we have shown here. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, if you want to update the clues, you need to click over here, activate it, and then go to this pencil icon. Okay, say edit words, and now you can change things. Say we say cat, rat, bat, hat, what else? Cool, hot, right? So these are 6 words that randomly come to my mind, and then you would see when you save it, you will be able to see this clue. So that's your custom puzzle that you have available, right? So if you want to edit this, you can right click on this, click on open settings. When you do that, you will see all of these options. These options, the columns will change the number of rows and columns that you have. The cell size, say for example, if I want to make this 8 by 8, right? Then I can do this. And now you would see that instead of 7 rows and 7 columns, we have got 8 rows and 8 columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, this is drag and drop, so you can play around with it. You can position it any way you want. So this gives you complete flexibility to work whichever way you want to work with. Cell size is essentially the grid box inside of which the letter is there. When you increase the cell size, what happens is the box size increases. As a result of that, the entire thing would increase. So let's say we make this 1.5. You would see that the puzzle would expand because now the boxes containing the letters have increased, and it's not necessarily the font that has increased. It's just that the relative size of the box has increased significantly. So now if I change it back to 1.2, you would see that it comes back to normal. Now the direction, this is where the clues are organized. If you do not want bottom to top, you can switch this off. If you do not want bottom left to top right, you can switch this off. Whatever you want. Let's say you just want from right to left or left to right, you can just switch them on and switch off everything else. Letter color, you can change the color. It really depends. Again, I'm not going to get into the features here based on the funnel, because all of that stuff is available based on whatever you have purchased. I'm just going through the training. If you have letter color option available or enabled for you, you will be able to see that here. Okay, so let's say we change this to red, okay, and then update the word search, you would see the red color over here. So that's how the color option works. If you want to showcase this in lowercase, you can go for this one, and this will give you the lowercase options. Now you see there is a border surrounding the puzzle, right? If you want to get rid of the border, all you have to do is disable this, and then the border will be gone. So if you see, now there is no border over here, and if you want to get it back, just switch this on, increase this, and this is what is available. If you want to make the border thicker, you can go for a higher border width value, which is what is going to get you this thickness. Okay, if you want to change the border color, this will change the border color for you. Okay, solution type, bounding box, you can go for only words, circle letters, and so on, right? So these are all how the solution is going to look like when you show it in your solutions. Okay, so let's say we go for circle letters, and then we just leave it at that. Okay, what will happen is, if you see the solution by showing solution here, the circle will be visible. Now this is not spot on because of the type of letter we have, so we recommend that you go for the bounding box, which is how it works, and you go for only words if that is something that you feel like having. All right, so typically bounding box works best, and please note that this is just for you to view, so you don't have to really worry about this not covering everything, because when we go ahead and do it in the solutions, we'll not be using this font, we'll be using a regular font. Because think about it, it doesn't really affect anybody if we have regular fonts in the solutions at the end of the page or end of the book, right? So that's what we are talking about over here. Solution word outline width, this is the thickness of this particular outline. So if I make this 10, you would see that the thickness would increase, and the solution outline color can be changed as well. Again, not something that you would be using if you are looking at KDP publishing as as the way you'll be using this application. Cell X is offset at 0, cell Y is offset at 335. You can alter this and then kind of play around with it. But then let me tell you something. This is not what you'll be using. Your solutions will actually come from here. Okay, so your solution is going to come from here, right? So right now we have got the current puzzles available, but this is going to change where we'll have regular fonts available instead of this particular font. So that is one change that is going to happen, and that should take care of accommodating multiple pages of solutions in the book. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. In the next video, we are going to talk to you I'm going to talk to you about some additional features that you can use to customize the look and feel, and then we will move forward to some of the upgrade features that are there that will give you even more flexibility as you move forward. Thank you so much for watching this.